Hi, it's Jane here from craftwithjayne.co.uk, and today I'm taking part in the Stamp Around the UK video hop, and this month's theme is the new in colours. So the new in colours are Orchid Oasis, which is beautiful purple here, Starry Sky, this beautiful dark blue. We've got Sweet Sorbet, which is like a pinky shade of red, Tahitian Tide, which is this beautiful turquoise colour, and then Parakeet Party, which is this lovely lime colour green. So absolutely beautiful colours, and I think they actually work really well together, which is a good choice, I think, for this particular theme this month. What I have made is a cute little sweet Songbirds card gift set, and I'll open it up for you, and you can see that I've made some cards. These are 4x4, and I've used the stamp set and the punch to punch out the bird, and made some cute little cards. I've got 4 here. This little note card box would probably fit 6 with the envelopes as well. So these are just the cute little envelopes that I got off the internet to coordinate with my cards. I do actually like a 4x4. You can post a 4x4 in the UK. So I do like a little 4x4 note card. It's quite cute, and this has got your special day on it. Congratulations, welcome, and a little note of thanks. So I'll just pop these back in here. I'm going to show you how I made one of the cards, because there's 5 in colours, so I've made 5 cards to match it. This is the side of the box. I've left the back plain, and I've used a part of one of the sentiments here to put a little note to show you that it's a box full of note cards. And you can see that with the scraps, I've pieced them together to make this sort of patchwork background as well for the front of this little box, which I think is really quite sweet and just shows off what's inside. So this is today's project. The stamp set that I've used is a Sweet Songbirds, which is a beautiful stamp set, and it does have a coordinating punch. This is the coordinating punch, and it does punch out the bird wings. It's got the breast of the bird here, but also could be used as a larger wing, and the beak just there as well. So it's a great punch, and it coordinates with this fantastic stamp set. So I'm going to make this box, the demonstration, to show you out of the Orchid Oasis, and I've cut my outer layer of the box, which is the bit that flaps around just here, and this is a 12-inch sheet by 4.5 inches, and on the long side I'm going to score it at 4 1/4, 5 1/4, 9 1/2, and 10 1/2. So I'll take that to one side, and then I'm going to get the card box, so the inner part just here, which holds the cards in place. And this is 11 1/2 by 3, and on the long side I'm going to score it at 4 1/4, 5 1/4, 9 1/2, and 10 1/2. So same measurements, and then I'm going to rotate it, and I'm going to score it at 1 inch. So that's the scoring done for the box, and I have actually pre-scored it, but there's another card that I'm making as well, so I won't score it, but I'll just show you that it measures 8 by 4 inches, and on the long side I've scored it at the 4-inch mark, and then I've burnished it, and that makes the card the basic card for my last card to show you. Okay, so this is the inner box. I'm just going to take my paper snips, and I'm going to just snip away. It's just a bottom part of a box here, so it's nice and easy. I'll lay it flat for you to see the template as well. And I'm just cutting this corner away just here, and I'm just mitering in just there. Lovely. So I will just show you, that is the template so this is my tab that's going to hold it all together, and these are my 2 little tabs in the bottom piece here. So I'm now going to get my bone folder out, and I'm just going to burnish. So I'll burnish my sides of my little box first. just like that, and then I'll burnish the bottom just here. So this is quite a cute little gift set, I think, to give to people, and I like that. It's nice to give a little gift. So I'm going to use some tear and tape, and I'm just going to pop some tear and tape on this tab. I'm going to put it, I'm going to cover the whole thing, and then I'll get my pick tool out and we will remove these. And then, just for ease of the fact that this sticks straight away and there's no drying time, although I am going to wet glue the bottom because I find it easier. You can also use, so I'm just folding this over, so you can use any glue type that you want, and I'm just going to press it down, and then I'm going to move it like that, make sure it fits nicely, and press it down again. And then for the bottom of the box, I'm going to put one piece down, and I'm going to get my wet glue, my Tombow, and then I'm just going to glue the inside just here, and again just there, tiny bit of glue just to keep them stuck down like that. So when I do this, and then I'm going to glue the inside of this part just here. Now this I am going to glue to the corners because it's going to hold it all into place. And then I'm going to bring this over, make sure it's all lined up neatly, press it down, turn it over, and make sure it is sealed beautifully. Lovely. So that is the basic box structure that's going to hold the cards, and then I'll just make sure my cards and envelopes fit. There you go, they fit lovely into that, so that's great. I'm going to put the glue to one side. Now I'm going to burnish the outer layer of the box, so I'll do this bit first. So yeah, I do think this makes a lovely little gift for somebody. You know, I'm always making sort of candles and boxes for candles, sorry. And I'm making boxes for chocolate. Sometimes it's just nice to gift something that isn't chocolate or a candle and things like that. So I do like to make something like this and then gift it away. I'm just checking it fits. So I'm going to start off by gluing the bottom into place. So I'll do that, and then I'm going to pop this just here, and then I'm going to bring this up and just make sure it fits snugly to make sure that I've got it in the right place so that I can make sure it fits on either side. And then I'm going to press it down, and I'm holding it into place to make sure the glue sticks. Lovely. Okay, now I will glue this front section on, just like this, and I'm going to hold that there. So I quite like the fact that there's a lip here. It sort of makes it feel a little bit more secure to me, because obviously the paper comes in a 12. I didn't want to make that go up, and I quite like the vision of the bit of white that's visible. So I'm just using my bone folder to adhere that on the inside of the box, just down there. And then lastly, I'm going to glue this side of the box here. Just go around the edge to start with, and then I'll do that, and then I'm going to fold it over and make sure it sits nicely, checking either side. There we go. And then I'm going to use my bone folder, and I'm going to press that down. Okay, and then you can see that I have my cute little gift box just there. So I'm going to allow that time to dry, and in the meantime I'm going to make the card. So I've got my basic card here, which I'm just going to burnish down. So it's my 8x4 scored at 4, so it makes my 4x4 shape. And I've cut some layers out already here, so I've done a little bit of the work. So my layer of the designer series paper, so this is the 6x6 in colours 2022-2024 designer series paper, and it's a lovely pack, and it's got stripes, spots, flowers, and it's got like a hash pattern, a crisscross pattern on the back here as well. So it's got fantastic patterns to use in the in colours, and that is the back of that one. There's the back of the stripes one just there. So it is absolutely beautiful pack, and as you can see, I think I've used half of it already. It comes with 40 sheets. You get 4 designs, and you get them in each of the 5 in colours as well. So it's a great pack of paper. So I've cut this layer, which is for the card, and I'm going to place this on here. And this DSP layer actually measures 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So I'm going to pop some glue on the back. And then I'll place this into place here. So it's got should have as equal a border as possible. I'm just going to face it to me and make sure. There we go. So I'm going to press that down, and then I'll turn it over and burnish it into place. And then turn it back over. So that is my DSP layer on. Then I have cut out another layer, which is going to go on the front of the card like this. And this cardstock layer is 3.5 by 3.5. Now, I need to do a little bit of stamping on this layer. So I'm going to put some paper underneath this one, because I'm actually going to do some stamping on here to show you. So I'm picking crumb cake, and I'm going to do the branch in crumb cake from the stamp set. So the branch is just this one here. And I'm going to stamp this going across the card approximately like that. Just going to press it down firmly and pull it up. There we go. So there's the branch. And I've got the leaves, so I'm just going to turn this. This is going to stamp off a little bit, and there is a perfect match for those leaves just there. So that's nice and bright, isn't it? And then, because I'm doing this in the Starry Sky, I'm going to use the Starry Sky to do some flowers as well. So I've got some cute little flowers here, so I'll pop one there, oops, one there, one there, and then I'm going to do 3 on the inside of the card, just in this corner just here. So I'll do that one there, one there, and one there. So I'll stick this layer on. Like this, and again I'm going to do an equal border as best I can. I'm going to bring it up to show me, make sure I've got it straight. The beauty of the wet glue is you have got some wiggle room, and I do like that. So I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to burnish it into place. There we go. So that is the front of the card. So I have also used soft suede to stamp out this little bird's nest, and I fussy cut that out. So I'll show you that, which is just here. And I've also pre-done the bird, which is just there. So I will make sure that I get these sorted now. So I will be putting the bird's nest like that, but I'm going to use Stampin' Dimensionals for that. So I have my Stampin' Dimensionals, and I'll pop some of these on the back, just 3. One here, one here, one here. And I'm going to take these off, and then I'll stick it into place. And then I'll glue my bird sort of as if it's sitting in the bird's nest. So I'm going to pop that probably about here. There we go. So that's down. I'll pop a little bit of glue on the back of here to stick my bird into place. And I'm going to pop that like this. There we go. So there is the bird. Now I'm going to do my sentiment, and the sentiment I'm going to put on, I'm going to do it directly onto the card. Wish me luck is so happy you're here. And I'm also going to do some music notes so that it looks like the bird is singing. So I've just inked up a memento, and I'm just going to bring this down. So sorry if you can see my hair over this. Just going to do my best to line it up, and then I'm going to stamp it down. There we go, so happy you're here. And I'm going to do the music notes next. And I'm just going to pop those coming off like this. There we go, music notes are in there. That is my super cute little finished note card, which I'm just going to leave off screen to dry a little bit now. So I have my Starry Sky here, and I'm just going to stamp my bird to show you. So I can use my craft mat here. However, this does stamp relatively well. So I'm just going to pop it like this, and I'll press down and leave it for a second just so it picks up the ink. There we go, that stamps beautifully. And then I'm going to use my punch to punch it out. So I'm just going to line it up and then just punch it like that. And I have my really cute little bird just there. And then I've got some mango melody, so I'm just going to do the beak just there in some mango melody. And then I'm going to do the wing as well. So I've just got the wing out, I popped it just there, stamp it up, and then I will pop it like this, down, hold it into place, bring it up, and then I'm going to punch the wing out as well. So just get rid of my ink here. There we go, so I have my wing as well. And that is my pieces to make my bird up. So I'm going to use a tiny bit of glue. Just going to pop a bit on the back of the wing here. Just be a bit more sparing with glue than I am, because I've got a real penchant to use quite a lot of glue. So I'm just going to stick that in there. I'm going to use some of my tweezers to dab a tiny bit of glue on the back of here for the beak, and I'll pop that into place, hold it down with my finger, press down, make the eyes for my bird, and I'll just pop them like, how do I want them, like that probably. Press those down. I've just got memento ink on the back, and there is my cute little bird. And I've done a second one here to go on the front of the box as well. So that's how I did the little bird. So when I cut the layers off, I actually made quite a lot of pieces of scrap here, and I've glued them to make a little patchwork. It's not perfect, there's a gap there, so I'm going to put something to go across there, I think, but this is how I made it. And now I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to trim the bits off that overhang. And this is the lining layer for the front of the gift box, and this layer measures this measures 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, so similar measurement to the front of the cards. And sorry, that's correct, yeah. And then I'm going to line it on another layer, which is 4 by 4, because the box is slightly bigger. And then just take this little, trim this little bit off just here. There we go. And that has given me my cardstock and scrap layer for the front of the box, and then I'm going to mount it onto this layer just here and stick it to the front of the box. So I'll pop a layer of glue, just like this, and then I will pop that onto here, try and straighten it as best I can. Again, visually looking at it to make sure it looks like it fits, and make sure the border is as equal as possible. And then I'm going to turn it over, use my bone folder, and just make sure it there we go. So that's just there, and then there's some scraps of white left over as well, and I have stamped a little note which is part of that sentiment. So I literally just inked, I put it on a block and I just inked the top of the sentiment and then popped it on here. So it makes a cute little sentiment, this one, I think. And I might turn it this way because I've got that gap there, and I will be gluing that just like that, and then I'll pop my bird just there, and that will hide my little gap. So same here, I'm going to turn it over and I'm just going to apply a line of the glue going across the back, and I will press this down then. So this is one of the slim scraps that was left over, and I'm going to try and line it up as best I can. And just try and have it straight. So if I do that, I'm expecting it to line up straight on the other side. Yeah. And then I'll just press gently down, holding that into place, turn it over and do the same. Burnish, turn it back over. Okay, so that's just there. I'm going to now attach this to the front of the box here, like this, which is going to make this layer just like that. And then you can sort of bend this the other way so you can get it flat, and then you can line it up and burnish it and make sure it's in the right place. There we go. It looks fine. If I turn it like that, it's going to look like that. So it's kind of equal. So again, I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to burnish it down. Turn it back, and we have a front to our card box, just like that. So now I'm going to get out the tiny little magnets that we use, and I'm going to get 4 of these out if I can. How many have I got there? 1, yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. And I'm going to get some glue dots out on my pick tool. So I'm going to take a glue dot off the back, lift one up, pop it on the back of here, press down. Like that. There we go. And then I'm going to do the same with the other one. So lift the glue dot off and place it on the back. Right, so now I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to put them in the 2 corners here just to hold them into place. So I'll pop one just like that and then turn the other one over and do it just like that. And I'm going to press these firmly down, and then I'm going to stick glue dots onto the back of them as well. So same as I did, pick the glue dot up and pop it on the back. There we go. And then, whoops. This one wanted to come off of my finger. There we go. So those are just on there. Now I've got to be really careful and make sure that I keep this as straight as possible, lined up with the bottom and the sides of the box. And I'm going to double check it looks straight. Yep. And then I'm going to firmly press each corner in. like this, and then I will separate them and press those down again and press these down like this. And then I have my magnet to close. I absolutely love that sound. Perfect. And that is my little box there. So I'm going to finish decorating the front. I've got this cute little bird that we've stamped. It's all dried now and punched. I'll pop some glue dots on the back of it. I don't need many, so just one there, and one there. That's good enough. I'll take the back ends off these. And I'm going to put this bird somewhere like here, like that. Now I'm going to use some ribbons. So you can buy this 2022-2024 in colour Baker's Twine pack, and you get one of each of the colours. And I'm just going to get the Orchid Oasis one out to match my gift box, which is this one just here. And now I need to find the end, which I think is up here somewhere. Okay. And I'm going to wrap it around 3 times and do a little bow. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3. So that's 3 times wrapped around, well, almost, because I need to tie a bow now. So I'll tie a little knot to start with, just a single knot, just like this, and then I can do a bow. So there we go, that's the 3 of them just there, and I'm going to space them out a little bit, and then I'm going to try and tie a little bow. Tying a little bow with string on camera is not my best forte, I have to be fair. There we go, this cute little bow. Doesn't need to be very big, it's just like a little accent at the side. There we go. And then I'm going to snip these so they're a similar length, like that. And then finally for the front of the box, I am going to use tiny little embellishments. Just, you can see the front of this one just here, just those just there, and they come off the coordinating 2022 to 2024 in colour matte decorative dots. So it's a whole host of beautiful matching products, and that is exactly why I love working with Stampin' Up products. So I'm just going to pick some colours. I'll pick this one just here, and which match. They're sort of like an ombre effect, so they start off dark and move lighter. And I'll pop this one just here because this is the beautiful turquoise of the Tahitian Tide. So I'll pop that one there. I'll do a blue next to it, I think. Oh no, I should probably do a purple, shouldn't I, because it matches. I'll pop that purple one just there. And then, do I want a green, or no, I think I might do a sweet sorbet as well. Sweet sorbet just there. Lovely. So I've got those 2 cute little 3 dots, just like that there. And now I will pop my cards in. So these are my finished cards, all 5 of them. Just put them all down here for you. So that's the 5 cards with the envelopes, and I will pop them all back together like this, and then I'll open my gift box up and show you that the 5 cards and the 5 envelopes fit inside. They fit quite nicely. You could maybe squeeze one more in, but I think the 5 with the 5 in colours just fits perfectly, just like that. And this is the finished project, and this is my Sweet Songbirds note card gift set, and it's got 5 little note cards inside with matching envelopes. And I just think this is a really cute little project. Nice way to show off the in colours and the new in colours for 2022 to 2024. And it makes a lovely little gift for somebody as well. So I do hope you've enjoyed. This is part of the Stamp Around the UK video hop. So please do follow the links below to all of the amazing demonstrators that are also doing their projects using the new in colours as well. And hopefully you'll see a lovely variety of projects. So do hop along to all the others, like and comment. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do consider subscribing. I will also put links in the description to all the products I've used, and if you don't already have a Stampin' Up demonstrator, I'd be delighted if you shopped with me, so please do follow those links if you're interested. So I'm going to say bye for now, guys, and happy crafting.